Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Hibiscus Motorsports. Today we are going to be doing the second installment of beginning the aerodynamics of the Miata. So without further ado, let's see what we got. Alrighty, so first things first, we have a air dam from 9 Lives Racing. So effectively it's just a big sheet of plastic, but it goes across your entire front bumper cover, and it just helps make everything, you know, nice and smooth, a little more aerodynamic. It's got a cutout here still, so you get, you know, the ventilation and all that. I will say, again, because I'm not using a 9 Lives Racing splitter, it is a little close here. When I install the splitter rods today as well, this is going to get pushed in a little bit, so the air dam might not be sitting 100% where it wants, but that's okay. This is the first installment. I can always change things in the future. But yeah, so to install these, it's really simple. All of these little holes that you can see, you just have to drill straight through your bumper cover, and then 9 Lives sends you rivets. So if you don't have a riveter or a pop rivet, whatever you call the tool, you'll need one of those. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get to drilling. So I'm personally going to be starting more towards the middle of the splitter. The reason for that is I have everything kind of roughly taped up. Just made sure that everything is nice and, you know, even on both sides. But yeah, so now we're just going to kind of start towards the middle of the car. Probably put one rivet in just to help hold it, and then just start drilling the rest of those.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends. I never really understood just how the story ends, but I can feel it's tense, don't know the consequence. The volatility of life, my only confidence. Is this an argument or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises, or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all.
They give you a couple extra. In my case, it was 4 extra. I messed up one twice, so I have 2 left, obviously. If something happens, you're doing this, you mess one up, you can use the same drill size that you used to drill the hole. You can just drill straight to the center of the rivet. And yeah. So, I mean, personally, let's get all this tape out of here now, as now the splitter can finally hold itself. Or it's not splitter, sorry, air dam. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. It's definitely a lot more race car-ish. Definitely not as street car pretty. But personally, I think that functional parts always look cool. Sure, they're not, you know, it's not going to win you anything at a car show or anything like that, but it's not what we're building this car for. But yeah, I mean, that's the air dam all in. Next, now we're going to be doing is putting on my splitter rods, because obviously, as you can kind of tell, splitter's got a little bit of flex. Obviously, this is going to flex a little bit too, so I'm going to push it back a little bit and build some bracing, most likely to hold this so it doesn't wiggle around like that. Just because, again, this isn't the 9 Lives Racing splitter, this is an R-Theory splitter, so it doesn't have like a groove in it for an air dam. But yeah, so now we're going to work on the actual splitter rods. Alright, so let's talk splitter rods. So these ones are splitter rods from FSP, or FS Performance Engineering, whatever you call them. Definitely get high quality splitter rods if you are looking at installing splitter rods for a splitter, even if it's a cosmetic splitter. The reason why is because, you know, you can find these on Amazon for like 14 bucks for a set. This is how it comes packaged, pretty nice, good hardware. So effectively on splitter rods, it's literally just, as it seems, it's just 2 ends that can move with 2 separate threaded rods to extend it. Now, the reason why there's a difference between good quality ones and, you know, copy eBay special ones, besides obviously the higher money ones usually are made out of a more quality material, is one side is going to be a left-hand thread, which, if you don't know what that means, a normal thread, turn to the right, it tightens it, turn to the left, it loosens it. A left-hand thread is reverse of that, turn to the left, it tightens it, turn to the right, it loosens it. And the whole point of that is because on here you have these little lock nuts that come down against this body right here and tighten down. So on the cheap ones, when both threads are the same way, when you go to try to tighten one, the other side is just gonna spin and you can never get it fully tight. You know, so definitely if you're looking at getting a set of these for whatever application, I definitely recommend that you stay away from the cheap, you know, $10 to $15 eBay special ones, and definitely, you know, spend the money on them. Even small parts like this, you can even tell a huge difference in quality. And I mean, they got a pretty awesome sticker, if I do say so myself. So without further ado, let's get to installing them. So, I know one thing, you know, you might be asking yourself is, what's the point of splitter rods? You know, most companies that make splitters offer sturdy ways to mount them, and yes, that is true. However, for example, on my R-Theory splitter, you can kind of see, it's a little hard, but you can tell a little bit, it's got a little bit of flex to it, as you can kind of see. It's definitely sturdy, but it could definitely be sturdier, and that's the point of splitter rods. You know, you just drill a hole in your splitter, you know, like that, and route it. You could even hide them back behind, in my case, the air dam, and you route it up to a nice solid mounting surface. Don't just drill a hole into your bumper cover. It's not gonna actually do anything. You wanna drill through something like, you know, the actual bumper itself, anything that's going to hold it. Definitely, you know, be smart about it. If you're doing this, don't just pick something random. It's either not gonna hold it or gonna compromise the integrity of your car in case of the event of an accident. So without further ado, we're gonna mark up where I want them on the actual splitter. I think I'm gonna put mine in front just to help kind of push this air dam back a little bit, because again, this splitter I don't think was designed with an air dam in mind. So I feel like if I just, you know, put these like right about there, it's gonna look a little wonky, but for now I think it's gonna work pretty well. So let's get to installing them. So effectively all I did was just, you know, splitter, or the air dam, sorry, is all done. The rods are in. It still's got a little bit of flex, but not nearly as much. I want to redesign them in the future, but I am planning on doing a quick release bumper cover in the future, or quick release bumper I should say, so that'll make rerouting the rods a lot easier. But for now, they're definitely holding some weight. They look nice in my opinion. But yeah, so there we go. The rods are in there. As you can see, they're drilled up through up to there, nice and tight. I will say the rods I got came filled with anti-seize, and this stuff, if you've ever worked with it, you know it gets everywhere. So the splitter, or the air dam I should say, has a little bit on it. The splitter's got a little bit on it, but yeah, so this is the very beginning of iteration 1 of my front bumper aero. Like I said, I gotta make a bracket to hold this because it's kind of loose. I might put some seam sealer to cover up the little bit of a gap between my splitter and it, but overall I think it looks pretty nice. So there we go. Hey guys, what's going on? Future Cole here. I'm so sorry for the awful lighting. It's nighttime, but I just want to say thank you so much for watching the video. Overall, I'm pretty happy with how the 9 Lives air dam and the R-Theory splitter interact. I will say it does look kind of like the R-Theory splitter wasn't designed to work with an air dam, as it doesn't really stick as far out from the front bumper cover as other splitters do. It's not a huge deal. Worst comes to worst, you know. Maybe I'll consider making like a new, you know, custom splitter or something like that in the future. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. So, you know, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to like, comment, and if you really enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. It would mean a ton to me. It's completely free. It's completely optional. But again, it would mean so much to me. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.